What's your internal why? Why are you doing this for yourself? And what's your external why? Why are other people caring? There's probably going to be a priority of which one's more important than the other. And that'll help you figure out what your goals are and if you can figure out if you're being successful.
It all begins by understanding the mind.
I want to be happy now. I don't care about the future. I want to be happy right now.
You are not alone. You are never, ever, ever alone in this.
It's helped my voice grow and given me freedom to be creative on my own.
I'm Christina Barcy. Welcome to Be Bold, Begin, a podcast dedicated to you, the creative, the healer, and the innovator. The topics and conversations we have here are designed to help you discover what might be getting in your way and offer you tools, techniques, and guidance to move through them.
I live in the imposter's body more than I live in my own body. I don't have to feel like I don't deserve this.
This is where creativity and healing intersect.
If you decide to be bold and begin, you have the opportunity to feel humbled and empowered. I totally believe that.
I'm a certified Kaizen Muse creativity coach, a certified Reiki energy healer, and an entrepreneur, artist, and presenter. I will share with you my experiences, my proven tools and techniques that helped me and my clients and loved ones shift and expand in the areas they most desired. This is a gentle and open space where you will hear how others are being bold to encourage you to begin your own journey or expand the one you're on. This is Be Bold Begin. Hi, this is Barcy. Welcome back. We dive in with Brandi Lin today to give you just the basics of how to develop a dialogue of success with yourself that leads to goal setting and success measuring that will then act as your guide on your podcast journey. This one is short and sweet, and I think you'll love it. Here we go. So Brandi, can you share with us a mental checklist for someone who is just starting a podcast? They have the idea and they want to get started, but they need to, for me, it's a lot of mindset. So what would be your mental checklist for someone just starting out?
Yeah, I think the most important thing, and it seems obvious, but the first thing you should ask yourself is, are you asking? Like, are you listening to yourself? Are you asking? Are you taking the time to have this dialogue? And you can have it with other people, but that's something I think that's always important to do. And a lot of people just go with the motions and then they don't take the time to ask.
And what are they asking themselves?
So I guess, are you asking, are you listening? And then what's your internal why? Why are you doing this for yourself? And what's your external why? Why are other people caring? There's probably going to be a priority of which one's more important than the other. And that'll help you figure out what your goals are and if you can figure out if you're being successful. And I ask you to not put the internal too low down, because if you're not fulfilling that internal, you're going to stop anyway, even if other people are loving it. And then, are you being honest with yourself, with your audience, with what your goal is, with what your message is in the podcast? Nobody anymore wants to hear the crap. It's COVID. People are seeing everyone's living rooms. Nobody cares about all the polish anymore. Are you just being honest of what you're actually doing? And sometimes that means simplifying down. And I think we learned that on our trip. You can strip away the gimmicks sometimes and just be doing the core. And then I think a big one is are you balanced when you're doing it on what's working for you, what's working for your audience, with your schedule, with your energy? Are you balanced with everything? And these are all questions I think that keep something going. And if that means putting something on pause for 7 months, that means putting it on pause. So yeah.
Those are great. Those are really great. I like the balance one, especially because that I think we try to achieve in all parts of our lives when we can. And it's something that we can ask ourselves even in this process is, is it balanced? Do I have all the components I need to keep it going and to even start? So yeah. I love all of the things you said, but that one really sticks out to me. Yeah. And you also mentioned success. So how did you measure success, and how might you suggest someone else figure out what that is for themselves?
Yeah, I think I measure success like with my podcasts and in general, just based on that original feeling of like, am I happy now? Am I doing the things that I need to be happy in this moment, not in the future, not when I get there, right now, every day, because I'm living right now. So I think if I'm doing that, if I'm recording my podcast and I'm feeling that way, if I'm living my life and I'm feeling that way, then I'm being successful. If I'm not, then that's when I do the stopping and the question asking and figuring out, okay, but what is it then I need? And even working towards that feeling feels better than just being stuck.
So well put. I love that. That's a wonderful way to end. I just wanted this to be a lovely sort of small bites of what you can do. So thank you for sharing that. This was wonderful. Thank you, Brandi.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for listening to People Begin. We hope that these episodes are helping inspire and empower you to take your next steps towards whatever you're thinking of creating. And if starting a podcast is what you're thinking of creating, then I would love to have you in my brand new private Facebook group, Unleash Your Podcast Niche, a podcast learning community for the aspiring podcaster who cares about creating an authentic message and making an impact with podcasting. Join us for live opportunities with me and meet other creatives like you who are at the same stage. There's a link in the show notes to join us. Happy creating.